Okay guys, this knife was sent in by Dewey Montgomery from Knoxville, Tennessee. It has a broke spring. I was thinking about taking this main blade out, but I'm going to leave it intact because I have an extra spring here. So we're going to clean this spring up and take this pin out, remove that spring, and pop this spring back down in there. So it should be an easy repair. We're going to take the wire brush and get all this rust off of here on the sides. Alright, got that done. Now we got to grind this down and punch this pin out to get this spring out. Right, that should do it right there. I'm just going to punch it out now. Alright, there's the pin right there. Now we're going to take the broken spring out. Alright, I'm going to put a little oil down here. That spring in there. See, it's so close, y'all. There it is. Yeah. How about that? Right now we gotta cut this end off. Well, actually, yeah, we're gonna cut this end off, make it a flat piece, and we gotta round it out like that, and then pull it. Cut this end off and round it out like that on this side. Now, cut this off and do the same thing on this side. Alright guys, here it is. Not too pleased. It needs to be cleaned up, but I won't do that on this video. But the spring works as it should, but there's something, I don't know if it's wore out on the back of the blade. It's just loose right there. It's actually hitting that, and it shouldn't. But the spring is all the way up in there. It's just, they're loose. They don't have no play this way, but they have play this way. So I don't know if it's, the spring ain't exactly the same, or I don't know. Just not happy with it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys. Whatever time y'all tune in, I certainly appreciate y'all are here. We have another package from Lafayette, Tennessee. Hey Kevin, here's some knives I've found in my collection that I don't need. As much as my knives are fixed blades, the one with red tape on it has spare springs for a Camillus demo knife. I hope you can use these. Edward. Mr. Edward is the one that won the Zippo in the giveaway too, y'all. He emails me from time to time, and he let me know there's some springs in here. The one with the red tape on it. Go ahead and get everything out. Alright, let's see what's in here. There's the springs right there. I sure appreciate this. We're fixing to try to put them in a knife right now. Check that out. That says Guardian. It's a buck. Reshape that blade. It's a nice knife here now. Lock blade. Mr. Edward, I appreciate this now. Just needs a little bit of oil. Let's see what this one is. Wow. What is this here? This is a buck. Wow. Check this buck out. We'll have to look this year up real quick. That's a nice buck right there. It feels good too. Feels good in your hand. Lock blade. Man, it's nice. Lanyard hole. I like that now. I think I have a sheath for this. Hang on one second. It says it's for a 110. I think it'll fit it. This is a buck 450. How about that? That's cool, ain't it? That fits perfectly. Awesome, buddy. Thank you for that. Whoa, what is this here now? Surgical steel. It's a frost cutlery razor blade. It's sharp too. It needs to be sharpened, but it's already sharp. Razor lock. How about that? Frost cutlery. So cool. The handles are bone. That's a beautiful bone too, man. Mr. Edward, I appreciate this, buddy, so much. That's a nice razor knife here now. Very nice, buddy. Thank you. Whoa, Victorinox. One of my favorites, buddy. Man, that's a beautiful knife. It's got the tweezers and the toothpick in it. Flat tip screwdriver, bottle opener, wire stripper, can opener with a flat tip screwdriver. It's got them big shears too. Big shears. Awesome. What else it's got? Looks like it's got something else right here. Oh yeah, the saw. How about that? That's nice, buddy. Thank you. These are really nice, buddy. These are really nice. If you remember, we are going to try one of these springs because I attempted to put a new spring in there, and I did, but it wouldn't fit. It ain't wanting to do right, so I'm going to just see if one of these springs will work right. But I swear I think they're the same. See how... That's a lot thicker on this side, though. All right, we're going to take this one back out. Let me get my gloves here. All right. Now, that's this spring here on the main blade and the punch blade. See if there's a difference in these springs here. See, this one I used. See, that one seems to be fatter. So I'm gonna put this one on the one with the main blade this way. I have to try to get my gloves back on now. We got to get that pin back in there. See if this makes a difference. It did push that blade up, see there? How about that, y'all? It needed that fat end. Oh, look at that. Oh, you believe that made that much of a... That is awesome. How about that, y'all? Golly. Well, that worked. There's, I guess, the thickness. There's some of them that ain't as thick. There's some of them are thicker. And that I picked out the thickest one. And you see it worked on that blade. See how up it is now? Very cool. All right, now we got to cut that off and round that off and pull it down and round this side off. Put these back in my spare drawer. Mr. Edward, I appreciate that spring, man, because it sure fixed that knife right there. This knife was sent in by Dewey Montgomery from Knoxville, Tennessee, and the spring was sent in by Mr. Edward from Lafayette, Tennessee. How about that? I'll show you how far apart they are here once I get the pin cut and rounded off and everything. That is so dang cool, y'all. I really don't have to cut this in. I'm just going to push it down some and flatten it out with my sander here. Then I'm going to round it off and give it a mushroom head with my ball peen hammer. That'll work. That'll work. Alrighty, Mr. Edward Spring saved the day. Check that out. No more broken spring. I had to use one of them was a little fatter, and it seemed to work really good. So I learned something today. All these springs ain't made the same. You would think they would be. I guess they had different cuts for the different years. I'm just going to clean this one up and try to get that little scratch marks off of there. But it's a complete knife now. I love it. Again, this one here come from Emery Montgomery from Knoxville, Tennessee. And the spring that I used to fix this come from Lafayette, Tennessee, from Mr. Edward. And these knives did too. I like that buck, and I got a sheath that goes with it. It is a 110 buck. Until I find a sheath for a buck 450, I'll continue to use it. Use this sheath here for that knife. This one right here, according to the symbol on there, buck has a symbol that I can never remember. Buck has a symbol system that I can never remember, but it's a U. It's for 1998. It's a good knife. It just needs to be cleaned up. Clean this sheath up, condition it. Pretty cool. But this is awesome, guys. Thank you again, Mr. Edward. Your spring saved this knife. It really did. Awesome. Each knife has a snap, so I'm gonna clean it up too. Edward set these knives in them springs from Lafayette, Tennessee. It's even on the map. I'm gonna put a pin in there and give it a Tennessee orange. It's 427 miles away from Ellaville, Georgia. Appreciate it, Mr. Edwards. Appreciate the knives and spring, buddy. Your spring saved the day. How about that, guys? We had a knife come in from Knoxville, Tennessee, and then we had a spring that fixed the knife come in from Lafayette, Tennessee. That's pretty cool, ain't it? You just never know what you're gonna get in these boxes. And again, guys, I have the best subscribers. Y'all are the best. I got another 2 packages today, so I'm trying to roll these out as quick as I can, but thank y'all again for sending them in. Thank you for all the knives. Thank you for all the views. Thank you for all the subscribers I have. Just thank y'all for supporting the channel. Thank y'all so much. Anyway, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. Again, Mr. Edwards, I appreciate the knives and the springs. And guys, I hope y'all have a great day. How much time y'all got left in the day, I hope it's wonderful for you. I just want to say thank y'all again so much. And I just want to say God bless y'all. And until we meet again, it'll be like a good night. Stay sharp.